It's such a nice day today. I have to go to work. Well, hello YouTube world. I don't know if you saw my community post that I made on Tuesday, but basically I had an issue with all of my files from last week. I had moved them from my phone to my laptop, not my tablet that I used to edit the video. And I don't know what happened, but literally my laptop erased every single file that I had. And I tried to recover the files with like a software that makes you pay. And yes, I did pay and they did recover my files. But at the end, basically what happened is that the files were corrupted. So it was impossible for me to use them. I could not even, I downloaded several softwares to try and convert the files to whatever it was supposed to be, and it just didn't work. So here we are on Tuesday night. It's 5:50 right now. My video should be updating. I should be uploading my video in 10 minutes. Obviously that's not gonna happen because I'm still editing this video. I'm actually recording the voiceover right now, so I will be posting it tomorrow. So basically what's gonna happen is that I'm gonna do a little bit of voiceover. Usually I don't do it because it takes me a million years. Editing videos is already the bane of my existence, so I can just not add any freaking waste of time. I try to do it, but today I can't. So I'm gonna use some related videos, some unrelated videos, so you don't have to stare at a black screen. But basically, I thought it was too bad to just not show you one of my best days ever, one of my best orders that I've ever got. So here we go. So basically, I arrived at the store and literally 1 minute after I arrived, I got this $82 order. So it was for 3 people, but I was like, 82? Okay, I'm gonna take it. So the second customer is actually a regular, kind of. I just don't like to deliver to him because he always orders some heavy stuff and he has like 15 steps at least to get to his front door. And I absolutely hate deliver to him, but he's always batched with someone else who tipped better than him, so I don't block him. To be honest, I don't remember who was the first customer, and the third customer was also a regular of mine. He is in a house in the hills, and he tips pretty well for the amount of stuff that he ordered. Okay, so as you can see, the first customer was the biggest tipper. Oh, I remember who it was now. It was a couple that was in a house and they were really nice. She had the biggest order. He came out and he helped me unload the car. The second customer tipped $10 and he had a little bit of items as well. And third customer tipped a flat 10, please and thank you. Ultimately, the order wasn't that bad. It's just that they all had like bulky items, so in the cart it takes a lot of space. At that cart, literally I have 3 orders in there. The problem with those carts, they changed the carts at my store, and basically the top is not as big as it used to be, so you can't put as much. And then I have the basket inside, which was for the second customer, and then I only have this very small space for the third customer who had the biggest order. So yeah, it was a kind of a mess. Anyway, moving on to right after this order, I waited a little bit and I was like, well, I'm already at $82, so that's a really good beginning of my day, right? And then I missed a $39 order, and not gonna lie, I was a little bit salty because I was like, wow, it would have put me right above $100. It would have been so much easier for me during the day. But I was like, okay, whatever. And then I accepted a $13 order on DoorDash. I was like, whatever, I might as well just do something. It's not going too far. And then God decided to send me this glorious order. I never had an order that was that good before. Like, I had $100+ orders before, but it was never for one customer only for that low of items ever. So obviously I unassigned the DoorDash, even though I was on the last item for the DoorDash and he was only a half a mile away. I decided that I would not be making this customer wait, and I was so scared of Instacart being like, you're taking too long, we're gonna take the order away from you. So I just unassigned the DoorDash and got right on to shop for this order, obviously. Well, you guys, God and Jesus have decided to bless me today. This is a $139 order. What? What? Yes. God is good. So I had to make a few replacements on this order. So I was like, okay, whatever. Even if it goes down, it's still gonna be above 100. Basically, this customer lives in a gated community, so you have to go through the guard at the entrance. And then she asked me to put everything inside the house, so I did not record because of, privacy. And those people are obviously very rich, and I don't necessarily want to put their business on YouTube. But she is a really, really nice customer and great customer, of course. And you know what? I actually just realized, because I double checked my account while editing this video, and she actually increased my tip because the order ended up being $133 on the screenshot that I have after the order. And here on my account, it says $138, and then it says tip change made by customer after delivery. So she actually re-increased my tip $5. Well, as you can see, it's dark outside. And this is a 23. That's probably gonna go down because the orzo was out, the Encrustable was out, but this is the only order that's doable that was sent to me since my last order. Alright, so this order ended up being $22. She tipped $14, which is amazing. And basically, I was not too far away from $300 at that point. And I decided to try and go for $300 and see if I could actually make it, because why not? Sounds like Instacart is on my side today. 51, but this is probably gonna go down because I had to replace a bunch of stuff with stuff that was less expensive. So, but still a good order. So basically in her notes, she was like, hey, you can leave it at the gate because the number is hidden behind the trees. And basically she lives in a dead end, and I hate delivering there because there is never parking. But I was like, okay, if I just have to leave it at the gate, I just have to put my car in front of the alleyway, in front of the gates, in front of the entrance, get out of the car, get the bags, leave it there, and leave. She was actually waiting for me there. And at the end of the day, she tipped a 41 flat tip. So actually the order stayed the same. That's mine. This was 23, I think, but he wanted the big packs of that and they didn't have it. So it might go down. We'll see. All right, right here. So I don't know why Uber does this, but basically he had ordered 2 packs of Liquid Death. But on the app, it showed the individual can. So I had been searching for God knows how long, and it took me way too long to realize that it was actually the packs that he wanted. I also forgot to mention that I had a $14 order on Uber just right before this one. I don't know why I didn't record anything. Basically, it was for only 2 items, and it was 2 bottles, I think, of champagne. And at the end of the order, she called me and she was like, hey, do you think you can meet me at like a restaurant? So basically at the end of her block on the boulevard, she was at a sushi restaurant. So I met her there. She met me at the car. She tipped a flat 10, and the $21 order turned out to be 19, and he tipped $12. Thought I would actually make a video of me at the end of the video, right? All right, so we are at the end, and now if we add the $82 order plus the 138 plus the 22 plus the 51 plus the 14 plus the 19, we arrive at $328.69. Obviously, I've done better than that. I've done $400 in one day, but the $138 order was probably the best order I've ever had ever. Only one customer going like, what was it, 3 miles? She increased my tip afterwards. Honestly, it doesn't get better than that. So I'm really happy that I got this order. And I am a little bit sad that all of my footage pretty much. So basically I have two phones. I have this phone right here. This is my normal phone, and the phone that I'm recording with right now. It's my former phone that I had. And basically this phone doesn't have a line on it. I don't have a line. It's just here to record. And basically I plugged it into my laptop, which is here. See, I have my tablet and then I have my laptop. And basically I use my tablet to edit the videos. And the other day this phone got full. So I was like, okay, I'm just gonna take the footage from this phone, put it on my hard drive, and then we'll be good to go. And I don't know why, but every time I do this on my laptop, and now I remember that it happened to me at least another time, but I don't think I ever learn, the footage gets erased. I don't know why. It's just how it is. So basically, all of the footage that I've shot with this phone right here that I'm holding in my hand got erased. All of it. So I only had the videos that I shot with my Samsung, the one that I used to do Instacart in all of the apps, the one that my phone number is tied to. And I only use this phone to record when I'm in the elevator and when I'm going to deliver the drop offs. So basically, that's all that you had in this video. So hopefully, it wasn't too bad, it wasn't too distracting. The videos that I put in the background so you don't have to stare at like an empty screen. But basically, that's what happened. But this was an amazing day, and I wanted to share it with you. And hopefully, I don't make this mistake another time with this freaking files and erasing the files. And I paid like $50 to have the files recovered, so I did recover the files. But then when you try to open them, it says blah 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 cannot open. And then when you try to put them in Premiere Pro, they're like corrupted files. And there is just no way for me. I guess I'm not enough tech savvy for that. I don't know how to uncorrupt those files. And the thing is, it takes me so long. It is 6:31 right now. I started trying to work on those videos at 2:30. So it's been 4 hours that I've been on this, and I already don't like spending more than 1 hour on editing videos. Not to mention that after finishing editing the video, I got a nice blue screen, and obviously I forgot to save, so I had to redo literally the last 10 minutes of the video. And also, I cannot search for anything. I want to search for something. It doesn't show up. But look, it's right here. But if I search for it, it doesn't come up. Thank you very much. Windows, I guess. Or I think it's more Premiere Pro. Thank you, Premiere Pro 2024, for being such a garbage software. So it got me like irritated, and I only have one day off this week. So basically, this is my day off. That's what I did during my day off this morning. I did laundry, I cleaned my apartment, and then I went on that. I went to work on those videos, and I've been on it since then. So I don't want to be spending any more time on those videos on my day off. So here you go. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hopefully I will see you in the next video with some real footage. Peace.